Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist you in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for Cancer. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Cancerian. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what fits and leave the rest. Check out your other sign placements as well. If you don't know what those are, you can go to a website such as astro.com, plug in your birth information, and a chart will be generated for you. The more we can get to know our astrology, the better we can get to know ourselves. So what's happening for my Cancers for the month of October and beyond? I say and beyond because time is fluid, right? And so these are the energies I'm tapping into today. These could be past energies. These could be future energies. These could be current energies that you are navigating, Cancer. We always want to leave everything open to possibility. All right, Cancer. Ooh, first card out is the Empress. So that is beautiful energy, Cancer. That is the energy. It is in a lot of ways your energy, right? The energy of the mother, that nurturing energy, that goddess energy, right? The Empress is the compilation of all four queens in the tarot, right? So she has mastered the energy of all of those. She is the complete union of all of those different types of feminine energies. And excuse me, I just wanna, there we go. That's a little better. And so this is the energy that you are moving into, that you are feeling, right? This energy, I'm also feeling this energy of abundance. Just lots of you are just, you're really abundant right now. I'm feeling like the grain and the corn and the Venusian energy, very much this luxurious kind of energy. It's just really feeling that abundance coming in. I feel like a cycle of abundance that you are either currently in or that is coming towards you. And as I say that, the Six of Wands lands on top of the Empress. This is victory. This is success. This is triumph, right? This is public recognition, being recognized publicly for your achievements. So yes, that abundance energy coming in strong. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is typically the energy of holding on too tightly. And so we're going to read into that. Let's read into this Four of Pentacles here. And we have the Justice card. And then we have the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. And we keep getting the Fool on the bottom of the deck here, just so you guys know. I don't typically read reversals. But yeah, so I feel as though for some of you guys, you've been hanging on really tightly for this need. I'm feeling like this need to be right, to be justified in a situation maybe, which is really interesting. To be justified or to be absolved of some sort of guilt, some sort of situation involving that, where you've had a really hard time getting past something that you felt was unjust. And this, with this Three of Swords energy, this may possibly be a situation, a third party situation, if this has to do with love, somebody cheating, something like that, somebody betraying you, breaking your trust, some sort of situation like that, where you're holding out for some sort of justice around this situation. You're really wanting and needing this justice in order. It's like almost like keeping you from being able to move forward. And with this Knight of Wands here, this definitely feels like it could have been some type of third party situation in love, because that's the energy of someone that rushes in really quick, really hot and heavy, and rushes out possibly just as quickly. Very similar to the Knight of Swords kind of energy. And so somebody maybe that makes a lot of promises that they don't necessarily keep. And then the Page of Swords is like that energy of like doing research. So it's kind of like, I feel like some of you guys have been watching somebody and so like not even necessarily maybe saying anything. This is the energy that can indicate like spying too sometimes. And sort of like waiting to see if they're going to give you the validation that you want, that you feel as though you need in order to move forward. It's really interesting energy. So let's get more on that. Let's get more on that. And then we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles, which is really interesting. So I feel like, I feel as though, like, this could also be holding on to your version of a story that didn't necessarily go down the way that you think it did in your own mind, and being really attached to that narrative and that certain storyline of how things played out. And maybe even like becoming a little curious as to, and sort of investigating like whether you're right or wrong about that, right? Sort of maybe looking at things from a different viewpoint, kind of like coming at it from a different angle to try to understand it, because it's really been weighing heavily on your minds. Like, you have all of this incredible abundant energy going on, but then you also have this energy that's really like weighing you down in a lot of ways. And so there were aspects of the situation that were not clear. And they were not clear for a purpose, for a reason, right? That's the High Priestess. She's the keeper of the secrets. She doesn't reveal everything before it's time, right? This is also the higher self and the intuition. So really, part of this was you learning to tap into your own higher self and your own intuition, and to look beyond appearances in these situations, to see the truth beyond the appearances. But the Ten of Pentacles bodes really well. This is abundance. This is harvest. This is a happy family. This is being very stable in your physical reality. And so I'm feeling as though, yeah, when you're able to see this situation from this higher perspective, it loosens up any stagnant energy that may still be lingering, and brings you into a full manifestation of what it is that you desire. Let's get some more cards here, which, as I said, what it is that you desire, the Six of Cups came up. This can be a card of reconciliation. This can be a past love, past life soulmates, right? It can indicate nostalgia. So I feel like for some of you guys, what you want is a reconciliation with someone that things went badly with, possibly. But you are hung up on how you want them to proceed in this situation. And maybe feeling as if, I don't know, or maybe... yeah, you're hung up on how you think they should proceed, or how you think that things should go, because you're still caught up in some of that old storyline, for one thing. And you're also just, you're in this mode of observing and really not doing much. You're kind of like lurking behind the scenes, it feels like. Even though you want this Six of Cups energy, you're not necessarily in a place to want to go after it yet. It's all very, very interesting. And there is, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, this material realm stuff. There could be other reasons as well that have to do with this material realm. The Ten of Pentacles, this is family life. This is our material resources. But it feels like you may want that, you want this with this person. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is reciprocity, even give and take. That's also what you want. You want reconciliation. You want reciprocity. You want even exchange of energy. You want fairness. You really want fairness and justice in this situation. You really do. For those of you, some of you want reconciliation. For others of you, you just want fairness and justice, and you feel as though that was not had. And it's really hemming you up, you guys. Like, it's interesting, the two energies going on here. Like, you have so much goodness going on, and then you also have so much, it's just like this, kind of energy, kind of like nagging at you. It's like, even when things are going good, there's still this energy like, I don't know. Like, it's very push-pull kind of thing. Very, like, night and day kind of energy. Just very interesting opposing energies going on here. Yeah. And maybe for some of you guys, too, you want someone to publicly apologize or publicly make things right, which is interesting too, with this Six of Wands energy. And then we have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. And the Justice would be Libra energy if we were reading the energies. But I don't like to go too deeply into the signs. I like to look at the energy of the cards. And then the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a painful cycle. So some decision in love that leads to the end of a painful cycle. So for some of you guys, there is a decision that you need to make in love that is going to put all of this to bed. There's some sort of decision. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Let's talk more about the Six of Wands. Let's talk more about the Six of Wands. Tell me more about the Six of Wands energy. King of Wands. Strength. Okay. So the Six of Wands energy, this victorious energy, comes from, this is you in a place, a very charismatic place, right? Like the King of Wands is someone who is very charismatic. They're very fiery. It's a fire sign energy, right? Aries, Leo, Sag. But it's the energy of somebody who has a lot of creativity. They have a lot of passion. They're not afraid to utilize it and to flaunt it and to show it. And I'm feeling there's a lot of Leo energy with the Strength card as well, which of course has the lion on it and does represent Leo energy. And so definitely heavy Leo energy here. But it's also the energy of just like, that's that showmanship energy again, right? It's like being recognized, being in the spotlight in some sort of way. Like you're really in the spotlight. Like it is shining on you right now, Cancer. This is like the energy of fortune and fame, right? Like all of this goodness coming into your life. And so, yeah, I hope that you get the closure for this other situation that you need, however that cookie is going to crumble. Because I feel like that's like, there's so much incredible energy wanting to explode into your life that is coming into your life. But it's like, this needs to be tied up. This needs to be released. And maybe for some of you guys, you have released this already. But for some of you that haven't yet, like that really needs to be, like whatever this is, you really need to put this to bed. Because it's like distracting your energy. It's distracting your energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords, which is mischief. Things that aren't quite what they seem. People trying to get away with stuff. And then interesting, we have the Star, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil coming out for you guys. I feel like you guys always have really confusing readings. I love you so much. I am a Cancer rising. And so like we have really confusing readings, right? But okay, so it's like healing. There's the devil energies. These are those shadow energies, right? This is, for some reason, boundaries is coming up for me as I'm looking at that card right now. But it's all of the areas where we need to establish better boundaries. And it's interesting because you see the similarities in these two cards, right? One is like a divine, sacred, blessed union. One is like being stuck in that, trapped in that bondage type energy, right? So it's like being made aware of those shadow energies. I feel like those shadow energies are healing, because we have this coming out with the Star, which is healing. This is trust. This is vulnerability. This is bliss. This is like wish fulfillment, right? So it's like those shadow energies are being overcome. You are healing from them. There's a new passionate cycle here, right? That's what the Ace of Wands represents. A new cycle of passion and creativity. But it's like, and this wand looks very phallic to me right now as well. But it's like, yeah, a healing of those energies, right? A new start. That's what this new passionate new start is this is a new start of passion and creativity that is not hampered by this energy anymore. This is the energy that you are working on transforming, and there may be aspects of that come up again for healing, or situations that you are placed in that show you how far you have come where this devil energy is concerned, because all of a sudden you're realizing that you are not operating the same way that you used to. Like and this is a quote that's come up a lot recently, this idea of like the situation hasn't changed, but my reaction to it has, and that's how I know that I've grown. Something similar to that, or just being in a situation, confronted with a person, whatever it is, again, where all of a sudden you're not reacting the way that you used to. And so there is a lot of healing around that as well. And I'm also feeling just this passionate energy, this beautiful, blissful passionate energy, and sort of like making sure that you don't allow that to become an addiction. Whatever this is that's headed your way, making sure that you remember how to balance out all aspects of your life and how to allow yourself to indulge in pleasure, to indulge in the things that you enjoy without allowing them to become addictions. All right? And just the overcoming of addiction in general, I see. The overcoming of addiction and the learning of moderation. Learning of moderation and boundaries. I'm feeling especially for you guys. And it's sort of like, you see how it's like bound here, and then here it almost looks like they've released that and their hands are just going out. So it's sort of like where any situations where you felt like you were bound, you're now being released. You're releasing yourself from whatever situations this card implies, especially when it does come to love and relationships, and when it comes to like sexual addictions, different things like that, like really releasing and becoming freed from that energy, healing from that energy, finding how to express those aspects of yourself in a positive and beneficial way is an energy that I'm feeling as well. And maybe that was lacking before, and that's what led to some of this energy. All right, any final cards here? Yeah. And then we have, this is ultimate healing right here, right? We have the Wounded Warrior, and then we have the Four of Swords, which is rest and rejuvenation, resting after a long battle. So you've definitely been through the ringer, Cancer in a lot of ways, and you are recovering from that now, right? You are healing from that, which is absolutely beautiful. And so, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a process for you. This is absolutely going to be a process. You're a little battle weary. You have been a little battle weary in some respects. I'm definitely feeling this when it comes to love and relationships. And so you've taken that time that you needed to heal. And then we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is insight, communication, right? A new cycle, new clarity. This is a great idea, inspiration. And this is coming out with the Hermit, which is the card for Virgo, right? But this is the card for introspection, that spiritual awakening, that spiritual journey. So like a serious spiritual awakening that came as a result of really pulling yourself back for a little while, pulling yourself back in whatever way that means from whatever energies you needed to separate yourself from, so that you could have this clarity, this wisdom, and this insight, this healing, right? So that all of these shadowy devil type energies could be resolved, and you could have this passionate new start in your life. Yep. 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 Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady energy, slow and steady offer, patience, right? And death. This is Scorpio energy. This is transformation. This is Sagittarius energy, if you guys are reading those energies. But yeah, that transformation, it's going to require it. This journey has required a lot of patience. It has not been a fast journey. This has been slow. You've had to really pull back. You've had to really think. You've had to really allow yourself to see from different perspectives, to become more awakened, right? In many different aspects. The old you had to die, right? These old aspects of you had to die. And that death took a while, probably, I mean, because of a little of resistance, right? That's what this card represents, resistance. But that resistance, once we can move through that, there's a whole new future that is available and waiting for us. And that new future looks like incredible abundance, you guys. So yeah, I hope that reading made sense. It tends to get a little all over the place sometimes, especially with you guys. And like I said, I will put myself in that category, Cancer. Like, we got some crazy energies going on. So we do the best we can to navigate them. What time are we at here? 19 minutes. I can pull a closing card for you. And I'm going to pull an Archangel Power Tarot card for you guys to close this out. Yeah, if you guys are going to buy nails, if you want to have a little fun with nails, like press-on nails, stuff like that, do not go to the Halloween store. There's a reason they are $5.99. They do not, I believe they're supposed to be single use. I mean, sometimes they're not even that. They've just been popping off the whole time I've been doing these readings. It's absolutely ridiculous. So just as a little disclaimer out there as we're shuffling, like, don't bother. Don't bother with that. They got some really cool, tempting designs, but I'll tell you what, it is not worth the pain in the ass. All right, October 2020, Cancer. What closing guidance do we have for Cancer? All right. So we have the Empress coming out for you guys again. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. I told you guys, the harvest, the abundance. That energy is coming in for you guys strong. And then we have 5 divine guidance, and this would be like the Hierophant in the traditional deck, which would be Taurus energy. And this says, the search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. And so for me, I'm feeling like this abundance is coming in terms of connections as well, in terms of people that are coming into your life, new teachers, new mentors, new friends, right? New circles. For some of you guys who had to pull back your energy for a little while and really get centered in yourselves again as you went through this awakening process, it might have felt a little bit lonely. And then all of a sudden the people, the support is pouring in the astral realm, right? In the spiritual realm, in your physical reality, absolutely everywhere. And so that is absolutely beautiful. And this is also like the Hierophant energy reminds me of like a divine, like a spiritual upgrade, right? That spiritual up leveling that has happened as well. And then the King of Michael, which would be like the King of Swords. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So this is bringing me back to whatever the situation was that's got you all hemmed up, that's sort of pulling your energy, right? That we were getting into there. It requires honest and open communication. Speak up about how you feel. Speak up about what you think, right? We had that Page of Swords energy, that spying, that lurking energy. Stop doing that. Be open, be honest, be clear, right? State what it is that you feel. Allow yourself to have that closure, whatever that closure means for you. Yeah. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Leap of Faith, which is the Fool card coming out again. That was on the bottom of the deck of the other as well. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Find your joy, follow your bliss. That is the key to absolutely everything. It really is that simple. Yes. And then the 9 of Gabriel under that. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. I love that. And then it says environmental activism, which could be relevant for some. But I'm just feeling that energy of like staying the course. Staying the course. Yep. And being prepared for any possibility. Things are going to, like this energy, when this energy comes in, this abundance energy, this fresh new cycle of incredibleness that is heading for you guys, like all possibilities are possible, and you do not know what is going to transpire. Some of the things that happen might take you completely by surprise, like beyond your wildest dreams kind of stuff. So be prepared. Don't think that you know exactly how things are going to turn out, because it seems like there's a twist. That's what I'm getting from that card, is there's a twist. And then the 6 of Raphael, which would be like the 6 of Cups as well, interestingly enough. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So that's that reconciliation energy coming through again. That's the new friendships, new connections, a lot of newness, so much newness. And so close up whatever it is that you need to close out, whatever it is that you need to bring justice and closure to, however you need to deal with that in your own mind so that you can move forward and get out of that backward momentum. It's like you're moving forward and that energy keeps kind of pulling you backwards. And so you got to clear out that energy so that you can continue to move forward and you don't keep getting pulled back. It's diverting your attention and your intention, and that is also slowing you down. And then we have the 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So that's the 2 of Pentacles. That's that energy of juggling, right? Of finding the way to balance out all the responsibilities in your life right now. And bring in the joy in again. It says making work fun. Bring in that joy, you guys. So important to bring in that joy. And then 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours. Trying too hard to please others. So this is energy coming in for somebody that you are struggling with this right now. You are struggling with overworking yourself, overextending yourself. So this is a very specific message, and that's why I kept going. This is a specific message for someone that you need to relax a little bit. Don't work so hard. Don't try so hard. It's okay to relax a little bit. It's okay to slow down. There is so much abundance coming your way, but it's like the understanding of like, we have this belief, right? A lot of us in this society that we have to work hard in order to achieve anything, right? That hard work is necessary in order to be successful. And that's true to an extent. We have to put effort in, but it doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be arduous. Like we're moving, that's an old template, an old reality, an old residual effect of our old system of thinking and being. And we don't have to live like that anymore. So like allow people to assist you, ask for assistance, right? It may be difficult for you to ask for help, but do it anyway. Cancer is that nurturing mother energy. Like we are so emotionally strong and so resilient that we take on a lot without speaking up. So lighten your load, right? Wherever that is necessary, and you're able to do that. Allow other people to come in and help. Ask your angels to send you people, right? The divine works through people. Ask them to send you assistance. Ask them to send you other people to help you out. And like, don't take it all so seriously either. Don't take it all so seriously, right? It's bringing that joy in again, bringing that joy in. If you are miserable doing what you're doing, then it's time to ask for another solution. There's incredible bounty headed your way. So if you are stuck in that place, that's that Four of Pentacles energy coming back up again. If you're stuck in that place, what are you holding on to so tightly? What are your beliefs around abundance that are ready to be let go? And I will be starting the theta healing very, very soon. I have to get more practice in when it comes to that. I will let you guys know as soon as I'll be offering sessions with that. We do belief work, and we change that at a DNA level. We change those beliefs at a DNA level, so they're no longer dictating our reality, right? Currently, I offer really profound energy healing sessions, which can accomplish many of the same things. The angels are capable of absolutely anything. They know exactly what it is that we need to move forward at any given time. So I highly recommend that you reach out for one of those. I do personal readings. I do ascension transit charts. My services and my email are listed in the description box below, as are the links to donate to my channel if you feel so moved to do so. I absolutely appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. All of that stuff, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments really help this channel to grow and these messages to get out to more people. Although we know everyone who's meant to find them always does. I appreciate you. I love you. I will never stop saying it. You are beautiful, and there is so much goodness in your life. Just whatever it is that you need to wrap up, that you need to close out, do it so you can have that peace of mind that you deserve. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.